Hi guys, Cicero here, and I just wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to actually use the AQ3D alpha that we just released. This is something I've been wanting to do since tech demo, but so many of you have been saying that you've never played a game like this before, so I thought I would give you some tutorials and some quick tips about how to actually use the game. If you stick around afterwards, I'm going to give you an exclusive peek at the new Doomwood Undead area that is coming not this week, but next week, probably assuming Lucian can get everything in place for you guys. So hang around after the tutorial and we'll get to that. So first, let's talk about movement. WASD, the keys W, A, S, and D on the keyboard. W makes you go forward. S makes you go backward. A turns you left. D turns you right. Pretty easy. Spacebar, jump. All right, let's look at the mouse. If you use the button that you normally click with, that's your left mouse button, you can use that to rotate the camera around the player. He'll be the central pivot point, he or she. If you use the right mouse button, you can use that to turn the player, which if you're running, I usually use the mouse to turn. It's a finer range of motion than you would get just using the W, A, S, and D. All right, the center mouse button, or the mouse wheel, that is what we use to zoom in and out. If you're fighting a bunch of bad guys and you want a better view of the battle, you want to zoom out pretty far. If you're taking a screenshot with your friends, you want a nice up-close, tight screenshot, then you can zoom in really far. Skills. Oh, the middle mouse button also makes you auto-run. If you click down the mouse wheel, it makes you auto-run. So if you're running through a zone and you don't feel like holding down W, you can just put autopilot on and let him do the running for you. Let's look at the skills. We've seen skills like this before in AQW and our various other games. You push a button, you get an effect. If you mouse over each skill, a little tooltip pops up that shows you the name of the skill, mana cost, cooldown, and description. These will all be changing as we introduce new classes into the game. Each class will have its own skills. That's all coming in alpha. The experience bar down here. Experience only goes up to level 3 right now. Again, that will be changing as we add new content and more things to do. The options button. You can open your inventory. You can open your quest log. I'm not on any quests. Oh, I am. I've accepted Taco Party. And music. Right now I'm providing my own music, but if you're in Yulgar's, you can turn the band on and off. Eventually the game will have music and sound effects, and that will change that. Inventory. You can see your gold. You can see all the items that you've purchased and equip them from here. Here's your unequip or equip button. Here's your trash button. And the description of the item. Here's the level, and here's your stats. Eventually items will have descriptions just like they do in AQ Worlds. If you want to see your stats, you go up here to your mana bar and your health bar, and you click on your portrait, and there are all your stats. Your health, your mana, your attack, defense, all your bonuses, all your resists. Those are going to be important in the game, elemental resists in particular. If you've ever played one of our games before, then you know exactly how important that's going to be. If you want to see a monster and look at their resists, you can click on the monster once you target it. Don't do it! Okay, now I gotta fight. There's the charge bar for the fireball spell, and he dodged. Sweet. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. Heal myself. Poison you. Oh, I'm out of mana. We will be adding a sign or some sort of notification to let you know that you're out of mana. That's pretty much everything on the screen except the chat bar. This is where you chat. Hello world. Type, press enter, chat pops up, just like AQ Worlds. With the exception of people who are using Mac and Safari browsers right now, sorry that the enter button doesn't work for you guys. We're working on it. It's a known bug. We'll have it fixed pretty soon, I hope. But that's something that's coming and that we're aware of. We've also got slash commands that you can use down here if you want to do emotes. Let me turn around so you can see these. All the emotes in the game. Well, pretty much all the emotes. We've got, come on. We've got cry. If someone does something really terrible to you and you just can't hold it in anymore. Facepalm. If someone does something truly terrible. bad jokes, for example. Fist shake if you want to express your fury. Scream at the heavens. There's MJ from Michael Jackson if you feel like being cool. Getting a little exercise. Squat. Perfect form. If you want to line up with your friends and do the wave, you can slash the wave, no space. Woo! But if you're just saying hi to a friend, that's slash wave. And of course, slash exorcist. It's a little treat provided from Corin, our head animator. We've also got slash joins like we do in AQ Worlds. You can slash join Battle On, Yulgar's Inn, no space, Greenguard North, Greenguard South, Greenguard Cave, just like this, slash join, Greenguard Cave. And presto, here we are inside the cave that Lucian worked so hard on. It's lovely. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that you need to know. And now, with no further ado, if you guys feel like it, I'll show you around the undead area, which is right now called Doomwood Forest. Slash join Doomwood Forest. Oh yeah, look at these guys. These are the Peblars. They're really fun. They're going to be a swarming enemy, or at least we're planning to make them a swarming enemy. Alright, Peblar. Here we go. I barely made it through that. Alright, Doomwood Forest. Got some pretty cool monsters here too. This is where Artix is going to be. We're also going to have another NPC in this area called Gravedigger Loth. That was the brainchild of Zero. I'll show you what Zero did with these things. These are the Shadow Wolves, and they're so cool looking. Kind of scary. See the fire coming out of the eyes? I wish I could actually go into the details about how Zero did that, because it's actually really clever. I guess I'll show you a lot of what we're going to be doing here. Oh, can't go that way. This whole thing is on a big peninsula. And if you come over here, there's going to be a lot of exploration points in the game, where if you look around, you're going to find stuff you wouldn't normally find, like this cave right here. But as you can see, it's on a peninsula surrounded by water. Let's keep going. You'll see some skeletons and these odd-looking trees that are kind of groping. Oh, it's a big chest cavity. I'm standing inside a giant skeleton. One thing that I would really like to do is add exploration points to the game. So there are like 5 or 6 points inside each map that are a little harder to get to, take some effort, like here on top of the skull. And if you reach this point and you collect them all, then maybe you get a little bonus gold, a little bonus experience or something. Just for the completionists, for the people like me who love to explore, spend more time actually running and jumping around than they do fighting. Okay, each area, like Greenguard, is broken up into various smaller maps so that your mobile device will be able to process them. So here's our second part of Doomwood, right here, which is the graveyard section. Lots of skellies. I'll show you this thing that Lucian's been working on for quite a while. I really like these mausoleums with the green glowing windows. So cool. I really like these banners too. So there's a lot more to this map. I kind of just took a shortcut through the map, but there's a lot going on. You're going to be accepting quests from Artix and finding out what happened to the rest of the Paladin Order while you're here. Here's a tester. And here we are at the Tower of Necromancy. I'm just going to go ahead and entertain you guys by running, aggroing everything I can, and dying at the hands of a massive army of skeletons. Oh, there I did. Alright, so there you go, guys. As I said, you'll be seeing this not this week, but next week, which should be a lot of fun. And now, hopefully, you have a better idea of how to use the game. Hope to see you guys in AQ3D, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.